Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Today is International Day of Charity, and we are introducing you to K Cancer Softball. Randall and Sam are here to tell us all about it. And actually, I don't know if you knew this, but we got your name from our Facebook fans who nominated you, I guess, to come on today and talk about this. So thank you to everybody who told us about their favorite local charities. We're going to start with you, Randall. Tell us about K Cancer Softball.
So in the Rockford community, we have a guesstimated 75 families who are fighting childhood cancer. And because of the specialized treatment that they require, they cannot have their treatment here locally.
Okay.
So they're forced to travel outside of the community to Madison, Chicago, and some families all the way down to Peoria. So it creates just as you can imagine, just a huge host of problems on top of a child battling cancer. So what we did was we looked at it and said the fact that there's no support for them is unacceptable. Mm-hmm. So you have a problem just because you're a resident of Rockford.
Sure.
So we got together with a group of our baseball players originally back in 2014, and we took the kids that were on the baseball team through some business classes, and then the kids actually wrote the Articles of Corporation, the bylaws, the IRS 1023.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they formed a 501c3 called K Cancer Baseball. And the goal is to step alongside these families and support them through their childhood cancer journey. As the boys graduated out to high school, we brought a girls softball team on that was 4 years younger. The boys mentored the girls, and then the girls have grown the organization from about 4 or 5 families we supported back in 2014 all the way up to we're over 35 families.
Oh wow,
locally.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's some girl power. That's,
absolutely.
that's for sure. So and you were just involved with baseball and softball before, or how? Because it's a meeting of two things.
So I was a travel baseball coach,
Okay.
and then we wanted to help the kids see that the world was about more than just themselves and more than just about sports.
Cool.
So through the business training to help kind of open their eyes to some competitive fields they might be interested in when they get older.
Sure.
But then also just to look around and see that you are a community member, you're a citizen. So what can you do to help? And when you look around, if you look close enough, you'll find somebody that needs to help.
That's so cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. Okay, so Sam, how do you fit in here?
So I was actually one of the children that they had helped. They came to my house, reached out, don't know how, still to this day, but yeah, they helped us a lot actually. They got us a walk-in shower because unfortunately I lost my leg to it. And my parents that wasn't even on their mind yet. They were just,
Sure.
we gotta get you better. But yeah, and then me and my mom literally fell in love with the organization, have been trying to help as much as possible.
That's so cool. So what year did you become involved?
I think it was 2014?
Yeah.
Like
that's a
right
long
when you
time
guys
ago.
first started, yeah.
You're getting old, Sam.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so how old were you then when this all, was going on?
When I first got diagnosed, I was just about to turn 10.
Okay.
And then, just a few months after that, they reached out to us, so.
Well, I love that was able to happen for you.
Yeah.
And now you are in high school.
Yep, I'm a senior.
You're a senior in
Yep.
high school, so did you just start yet?
Yeah, I started 3 weeks ago. So.
Okay, so how's it going?
It's school, so.
Great answer.
It's going well. That's so awesome. We're so glad that you both could join us today. We also want to talk about, so September is Child Cancer Awareness Month, right? So this is a perfect time to talk to you guys. And then there's also a blood drive coming up. Mm-hmm. And Sam, do you know about this? You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, so I can hit that
Sure.
one. So we're reaching out. We partnered with a local company here in town, Rhyme, and they've got an office on East Riverside, right in front of Rockford Ortho.
Okay.
So Saturday, September 18th, we're going to be hosting a blood drive. So our families who are going through a childhood cancer battle, blood transfusions are they're just part of it, and it's critical to their care. Some of the most advanced treatments for blood cancers come from bone marrow research and bone marrow transplants. So what we thought we would do is we would just make sure that our local blood banks have a supply when our local families need it. So on September 18th, we're going to have a blood drive at the physical office of Rhyme. And then from September 18th to September 28th, we're doing a challenge. In 10 days, we want to get 100 new donors. So that's a lot for the blood bank. So that's our target, is if we can drive 100 folks into getting their blood donated, it would do wonders for making sure we got a good supply.
That's so cool. I love how you set that up too, because there's always the people who can't come to the thing you're having.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
always people who are gonna be like, well, sorry, I got plans September 18th, and you're like, well, do you have plans
We've
the
got an
19th
answer for that.
or the 20th or any day up to the 28th? So that is really cool. And Sam, is that something you love being a part of too? This blood
Yeah,
drive?
I really do. Because when I was sick. I never had blood transfusions, but I got really, really close, and it always was really nerve-wracking to be like, do they have the right blood? Like,
Sure.
so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. We are so glad that you guys were able to share your story with us and share your organization. Tell us how we can support you in addition to going to that blood drive.
Yeah, so if you go to our website, it's strikeoutchildhoodcancer.org, and the K in K Cancer Softball stands for Strikeout.
Yes.
So if you go to that page, we keep it updated with events coming up. The blood drive information is on there, how you can register to become a part of that. But then also, one thing we're really excited about is after the blood drive, the thing we look forward to the most is our annual toy drive, and Sammy runs that for
Oh,
us.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be very excited to hear about that too. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We'll be back in just a second with a chance for you to win 2 tickets to see the Jonas Brothers, which is pretty cool. Don't go anywhere.